Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another binder collection video. Um, I know it's been like a couple months since the last one. Um, in that video, I said I don't need a tripod; it's fine. But then, I realized that I'm not entirely happy with how it came out, and I'd rather wait until I can have something that's stable and actually record it and show off my dear cards properly. Um, last one we covered the first page. We'll be over not just one page this time. We're going to be going for as long as I kind of just want to talk. But before we do get too far, since that video, the front page has been updated to now include something to spell. Damn, now include a Chantal card. I was so happy when they announced that I have a full art. If you couldn't tell, I like the more gothic, monochrome, is that the term? Whatever her color scheme is, I like it a lot, and I've always been a big fan of ghost trainers. Ghost type are one of my three favorite types, along with grass and fairy. And I don't think she never really had something like this before, other than like a chandelier card from Sword and Shield. So when she got announced as a trainer, I was ecstatic because I knew she'd get a full art. And I guess luckily, and a bit sad, the card's really not very good. So that means she was cheaper, which worked out better for me since I don't really play. Well, as of now, at least. So going over the next page, it's gonna be a lot of Gen 5. So I started playing properly when I used to play. I started properly in a hardcore Soul Silver era. Um, so we'll be seeing cards maybe from that, mostly Gen 5 going to Gen 6. I stopped during, oh boy, what was it? I think it was Gen 6 around Breakpoint. Just things happened and I could no longer. Just things happened. Anyway, so on the top page, we got some pretty neat cards. I think we got the Secret Rare Meowth and Pikachu from Black and White. Um, Even though these were secret rare, people just kept getting them. I got like a number of them, and even though again secret rare, they didn't feel too special, which is a bit unfortunate. But I think they still look cool. With the, can you see? Is Pikachu got a symbol down there? It's got an electric symbol. I don't know how. Oh, you see a little bit there. And Meowth's got his iconic coin. In the middle, of course, we've got the mega super rare, ultra valuable ancient meal. I remember once I was in primary school, I believe I had a card like that, and a kid's like, "I got a card that can transcribe it," whether maybe not that word, but whether like a 7-year-old would use. And if you give me the card, I'll translate it, but I have to take it home with me. I'm like, no, you're gonna steal my card. And then moving on, we have a pre-release promo for Tornadus. Very this one's art. Uh, It's kind of nice. The colors are a bit. I wish the camera. I need to get a ring light. I do apologize. The colors are quite bold on that one by comparison. We got Lugia EX. I know when this card first came out. This is like from a couple sets after they reprinted it. But I remember when this card first came out. It was like £40, and I remember a younger brother's friend got it when it was £40. But then I think one of the younger siblings like spilled coffee all over it, which must have been horrible. And here we have the three legendary birds from these are fossil. These are very nice. Conditions are not amazing, but they still look nice here. Zapdos is my favorite of the three. And then Sorosix, it's a whatever card. He's a fine character. I just have him here because, it's a full art. This Execute. So this Execute's a funny story. So when I found out that Execute was getting a shiny secret art, again, this is Gen 5, I didn't get it. I thought it was stupid. Um, I thought it was really stupid to the point where I kind of ranted to multiple people about it. And then what happens? The pre-release it comes out in I get the shiny Execute, which I think was really funny. Next we have a Rainbow Rare Lone Executor. I got this, so a Tesco near me had messed up um, their blister packs, or free pack blister packs. Instead of £13, they were like £3. So I had uni money at the time, so I just bought a load. It was a great time, and I wanted to put them next to Execute for obvious reasons. Then we have some EXs from Gen 6. Yeah, you might be Gen 5, not entirely sure. Some nice cards. And then we have Trico Torchic and Mudkip promos here. These promos, you can see me open up the box for a number of years ago, in which I didn't get anything in that box, and you could tell by the end of the video I wasn't happy but it's Pokemon's gambling for kids. It is what it is. We have Vaporeon, a pre-release Seadra. This was really nice. I got this in a pretty good trade a number of years back. It's just, I don't know. I like pre-release cards for some reason. I like stamped cards. I think more than most. So just having this is really cool. This Vaporeon's very nice. Its shape is very, or at least the space shape is very different to how it normally is, and like the detail in it's super pretty. And I love the contrast between the yellow background with like obviously his blue body. Love this Ninetales. It's very simple and effective. We have the movie promos for the first movie. For a little while, I was like hunting these down because I was going to like a lot of boot sales, and like eventually over time, I just managed to get them. They're very nice. Again, I do like stamps. This Kangaskhan actually, so I got that from the starter deck. I was in a charity shop one day, and like they just had the deck for like I don't know £5-10, and we got it. And I was younger, so of course I didn't look after it. So this Kangaskhan is the only real remnant of that left. So Dark Magneton. That's actually my brother's. I'm not. I think both of these are my brother's. Actually, there's a Japanese him only Dark Magneton. I don't know why they're in here still. They just are. This Dark Magneton's very nice. I do feel bad for it. It's sad. It's been. They're probably not treating it nice, but the looming shadow of the Rocket Grunt or admin. It's very interesting. It's a shiny Vulpix, which I believe I'm sorry, I'm looking at its set symbol. I think it might be from Platinum. I remember I got this around the time. I think it was rotating out. I was like, why would the person was trading it to me? And I was like, why would I want this? And like, oh, collection. I'm like, oh yeah, well, sure. And it's a nice card, but I would argue Vulpix doesn't look super shiny in it. Like, I don't know. And of course, we have some more pre-release promos. Again, these are hard gold and silver, so this really shows that I've been about for a bit. Some black and white promos. Winona. I have a story about that. So when I went to Pokemon Nationals a number of years back, they had a vendor there, and I was like, I really want this Winona, but I haven't got enough. I was like a pound or two off. My friend was like, if you just like show them you've got nearly enough money, they'll just take it. So he walked up to him like, hey, I'm missing like a pound. Can I have it anyway? And they're like, sure. I do kick myself a little bit about that vendor because they had like at the time, so this is like Aura's time, they had uh base set booster packs or jungle for like £25, and obviously now that's absurd, but at the time it made sense before Pokemon cards absolutely blew up. Anyway, so here we have some Metagross, and as you can see here, by poor comparison, this is a staff Metagross. So I was never staff. At the time this came out, I was too young to be staff. However, my local league, what they did is that, like, I don't know if anyone watching has been to like an official Pokemon league, but you build up points, and then when you build up enough points, you get a prize card. And my one was they didn't always follow all the rules, so they said if we saved it up for a number like 2 or 3 weeks, we got a staff promo, which is great because this card is over £100 now, and I got it for free. Here we have some nice hard gold, silver promos of Porygon and Porygon 2. And then a Gen 5 Porygon Z. I think it's kind of odd actually that this is Gen 4. Porygon was Gen 4, and they didn't put like a Porygon Z with this lot. I do really love Porygon. I especially love it. Something about it is like goofy little guy, and like Porygon Z is amazing. We see like kind of spazzy movements in game. A Team Flare card. We have another staff and Eevee. This one is a little pricey as well. Now I got through the same means. It's the Holotoji because these cards were really nice. What was it like? What's it called? Like Delta Poke? No, not Delta. That's Gen 3. I can't remember the name right now, but I thought it was really neat that sometimes like more common cards could have a niche because this funky little effect they had. And these are from last year. I got these last year. Of course, they are the new terrestrialized Pokemon. I got those before Scarlet Violet. So that came out here. We've got an English one there as well. How many more pages do I want to talk about? I guess a couple more. It's fine because there's not a whole lot of stories here. I got these recently. I really wanted to get a number of the V stars because they really looked to me like level X's, and I was a bit too young when like level X was out to get cards consistently. I was like in primary school. And so this feels it feels like you scratched a little niche for me, and I almost feel like this Regigigas, even though the 3D effect is much better than it would have been back then, even though I do like the jank, it really does have like Diamond Pearl vibes to me. I'm obviously got with Bombardier. Really like this card. I was glad I got it. Normally because I would have just bought it. What's that attack name? Nicaranak carrying. Don't say that too many times fast. The lovely Absol. Some promos then that came with a box. Wait, did Reggie Drago come with? No, I got this from a those little 2-pack tins. By the way, if you are new to Pokemon and you're thinking about products to get, if you're thinking about playing the game, just get an Elite Trainer box. But if you're looking, so I tend to, with a bit of money I have, I tend to get a couple products a month. So I'll get like the ones I suggest are the mini tin, the mini tins that are like £10 for 2 packs. I tend to always get something out of them, like pretty much always. And then the free pack blister packs. I think they're good. What's the deal for your money? They're like £12. You get 3 packs, and it equals to about that anyway. And you get a promo. It's just nice. And of course, down here we have the Pokemon Celebrations promos. These are wonderful. As you might have seen in my corner top collection, I've got a real penchant for Gen 3, real Gen 3. So, and I really love Mimikyu. It's both Ghost and Fairy, two of some of my favorite types. So absolutely love seeing this here. I really do like how they did this, right? Where they brought newer Pokemon into older contexts with the card. I wish they would kind of do it again. Well, maybe because they're not legal, right? And maybe that's why they won't keep doing it. The 30th anniversary is coming up. I think these will be the last pages we talk about today, just so I don't go through too much of the binder. This is a lot more compared to the first episode where it was just one page, because I did have a lot to talk about. Tinker Room. So, with Scarlet and Violet, since they started bringing back like the Cosmo foil for like promos, I really love the Cosmo foil, probably because again nostalgia from Gen 3. But it is a very nice looking hollow pan, I think. So I've been making more of an effort to get more of the Scarlet and Violet promos. Turtwig, do you love Turtwig? It's my favorite Sinnoh starter. This Pikamuku cards are not special. I just love Pikamuku. He's a funky little freak. I used one in a Pokemon Sun playthrough. I called it Special Beam. Special Beam was amazing. This Bastiodon is from unfortunately dirty because I've had it for years, and of course, younger didn't look after cards properly. I got these in a trade back when I went to a Pokemon club. Part of a very rare set now that's worth a lot of money if clean and pristine. Promo. Is that promo Eevee with some recent reverses of Espeon and Umbreon. They are here purely because I know they're popular and I know they tend to go up in price, even the reverses. So keep them somewhere where I know them and in a good condition. We have this really lovely Poppy. What I like about this card is that it's obviously a secret alpha trainer, but even despite that, she's so little, and then because of that, there's so much copperage in the frame. Oh, sorry, camera shake. I hit it into the tripod. It's not often where in a trainer art card there's so much Pokemon. A Pidgeot EX. So I think I got these from 2 different blisters. As an example, again, I tend to get at least one thing in like any 3-pack blister I buy. I'm waiting for my Paldean Fates one to come. I bought the Fido because I do love Fido. I used it on my first team in Pokemon Violet. This Zoroark. So, excuse me. This isn't the Zoroark in question, but it is a promo reprint of the Zoroark that released in base set Black and White. I apologize. This card, I believe, was good, or people thought it was good at the time because it could copy. Well, we can read it. For 2 colorless foul play, choose one of the defending Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. People like that. People wanted to use it, and I had it. I had the base set Zoroark, and so what ended up happening is I had about 3 or 4 different people trying to trade it off me at the same time, all around my age. So it would have been Black and White. I would have been like 13, and eventually they'll say, "Oh, we'll all trade it off you together." And we'll all share the single card, like trade it amongst ourselves with tournaments. So I'm like, what? I didn't end up trading it because I just didn't want to. And it's a funny story. It's quite unfortunate I haven't got that original card to like have that story with anymore. Very interesting deal. Kind of reminds me of some of the Gen 3. He's mentioning Gen 3 again. Yukamori clay cards. I do eventually want to own one of every Yukamori card. Very nice shiny Genesect promo. Oh my god, come on, lighting, work for me. Mewtwo. I was playing when this card was everywhere, and it destroys a lot of things, but I was also using it, so I can't really complain. Very interesting card with a history attached to it. There's the whole. If you're interested, I believe there's a video going over the history of this Mewtwo card, Mewtwo EX specifically, and how dominant it was. Like it was one of the most dominant cards that ever really come out. A nice Swellow, and then ending off with Plasma Storm Crobat. So well, I hope you enjoyed it. I always like to take the opportunity to talk about my Pokemon cards. I am sorry for hitting the tripod a bit all the way through the video, and I understand some may find these videos a bit rambly, and maybe the camera is not always pointed perfectly on the cards and the lighting. I don't have a ring light. I'm thinking of maybe getting one for the sake of watchability. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it and talking in it, and I hope to see you next time.